Why, hello everyone, my name is ChoniclerVI, and welcome to the very first chapter of a new Chronicles into Stellaris. This is with the brand new story pack, the First Contact story pack, and you just saw off the main screen, it already looks amazing, very colorful, quite a difference from their typical backgrounds. I've already got us a empire ready to go, the Satyrian Republic of Faith. I saw this one when I was creating it, and it just reminded me a lot of like satyrs from Greek mythology. So I just wanted to just go from there. I just built around that, and basically they are a eager explorers. We're going to be trying out that new civic with meritocracy, because my whole idea around this particular empire is that they are basically they united under faith in the Shroud, as influenced by the teachers of the Shroud, awakening them long before they got anywhere in terms of their own technology. So they've been shaped around that, and now they're eager to explore the galaxy and see what's in store. I'm not sure exactly where to go with this one. I mean, depending how things go, we may end up uniting the galaxy under one banner, or we may end up becoming the Crisis to just bring everyone into the Shroud. I'll have to wait and see what happens, but I'm definitely excited to try out these new story packs and origins as we go on. We'll probably try out the other ones, the origins, later on. I just really wanted to try the Eager Explorers one. I thought it worked really well with this, and I wanted to see it from that perspective. So let's hop right into it. Alright, just so you guys can have a quick look at the settings we're using, we're having a few more than usual empires, just because I wanted it to be a nice populated environment, plenty for us to do. I made there be quite a bit more pre-FTL civilizations and pre-sapient species, just because that's the whole point of this story pack, so I figured why not. I set the crisis strength at 5 with difficulty at Grand Admiral, scaling to late game. And yeah, you can read the rest for yourself. We're going to do this in iron mode, so you guys know there's no cheating involved. We have no mods installed for this one, so we're going to hop right in and see where we get started out. Alright, so with our origin, we have gotten this. We are already in contact with the Shroud Keepers. This is a big thing for us, considering we are going for that psionic ascension, so that's going to be really useful. We can do either way. I think we'll just go with receive your gift with gratitude. Basically to say that they are the ones that brought us up, they taught us, and from there we are going to take over the galaxy. Okay, let's take a look and see where we are. Alright, we're at the base of one of the barred spirals. It could be worse, could be better. Should be pretty safe for a good amount of area. Oh, okay, so what's over here? These are the Shroud Keeper bases. Looks like they've got several around, actually. That's new. There's usually only one. Huh. Okay, well that's really useful. We get some more jumping points, because I believe... Let's see here. Because with this, I think, do we start out with a portal to it, or no? I don't think we do yet. But basically they've got all 3 around, and we can contact them right away. Really useful. We'll take care of that a bit later. We don't have the resources to have them be our guide. Now, the main point of this is that we do not have traditional FTL drives. We've got what are called exploration vessels. So with that, we can only go so far. Let's see how this works. So we got a Savannah world here, Ocean world there, and a Tundra up there. Our home world is Savannah, so I think we'll want to start out sending it here. I don't think we actually have to obey the rule. Yeah, we just go right there. Huh, that's cool. Let's see. I think this will be our next best one, because it's one tier over in terms of where we go, so I'm going to send the other exploration vessel there. Before we get into that, let's take a look at this. Question is, I think we will research hyperdrives for this one. We aren't going to go for any achievements about trying to get a certain number of colonies or anything before researching hyperdrives, just because we are going for that psionic ascension, and the jump drive is a big part of that. So we'll go for this one, but first we want to get research labs. We want to make sure that we can properly increase our science output, because this is going to be a challenging start. So we're going to have to make the best of what we have. So we're going to focus mostly on getting science going. Corvette is definitely something we want to get. Definitely. Alright, so yeah. We have a good amount of resources here, actually. This is more than I'm used to. I think since we are a little low in terms of our income from the minerals side of thing, we'll want to definitely get that one started. And how is our capital? Any interesting features? Nothing out of the ordinary, unfortunately. It's alright. We'll make do with what we have. So we do have a bit of crime, though. Oh, that's why we don't have very much, because everything's locked. Yeesh. Yeah, there's definitely going to be a challenging start, but let us get into this. Now, my guess is that there are going to be at least 5 or 6 civilizations in this area. Probably none over here, hopefully. Oh. And we're at mineral shortage already. Forgot to account for that, so we're going to have to quickly take care of that. I'm just going to let that be. No reason to cut the investment. We're good. Well, actually, before we go any further, let me set up my policies. Expansionist is good. Unrestricted wars, I think that's fine. What else? Balanced vassalage. I think for now we'll want to do benevolent vassalage. We can always change the terms later. If we get any vassals, we'll want them to be eager to join us. Indiscriminate bombing? Sure, why not? Subtle in... So here's the new thing. Pre-FTL interface. We have non-interference. Okay. This limits what we're able to do. Okay, okay. So we can do aggressive, active, or subtle. I think we'll want to do active interference. I think that's the best way to go, because I know we can get some nice technologies from observing them. Let's see. Alright, so this is for like pre-FTL enlightenment. So this is if we encounter a new civilization, we can... Oh, speaking of which, we found one right here. It is on the ocean world, unfortunately, but it might be useful if we can get them to join. So with this one, it's about whether or not we can enlighten or uplift them. Let's see here. I think the best way to go forward is to actively encourage. Yes, we should, because we'll want to make this like a conglomerate, I think, considering who we are. I think that's the most in theme. What else do we want? I think most of this is pretty good. Nothing of interest. Let's see. I think we're good overall, though. Don't think we need to change anything else here. We do have some edicts, so for now I'm going to... The best one to do right now, I think, is the Veneration of the Saints, just to increase our unity income. That's the one thing we have a lot of, so we're going to take full advantage of that. And we got our first new... Oh, yep, we got our first contact of a pre-FTL civilization. With a massive 30-size planet. Yeesh. That's a really good one, though. It looks like they're in the Steam Age. Okay, not too bad. Don't have enough information yet. We'll have to send our construction vessel over there soon in order to get some more intel on what they are doing. Definitely something to keep an eye on. Okay, this is our first contact protocols. I think since we're going to psionics, we'll probably also be doing a bunch of like the subterfuge and stealth. So I think we'll want to have a bit of things here just to be safe. I think this should be good. Yeah, we'll want a good amount of influence. I think we'll greet them with open arms. Proactive. It's probably the best way to go. Okay, and we have the first League precursor event. Okay, it's not too bad. Oh, and our first planet. Anything of interest in terms of the features? Not much. Well, that's what I was saying. With this one, we're producing 42 unity every month, which is amazing because we get a lot. We can get unlock traditions very quickly. So with this one, I think we need to do the research one, the discovery. It's going to help with exploring the area around us, especially considering our limitations, and it should help us get a lot more research done once we get it fully done. Oh, and we got this one fully surveyed. Let's just knock this one out of the way. Because we can only go a little bit at a time. Okay, so that's okay. That's okay. It's not too bad. I might just keep it, actually, all things considered. We'll see. I do like the idea of getting, like, the psionic jump drives, rather than the typical jump drives. Oh, and food is low. Oh, yeah, because with our capital, we don't have a lot of potential. Well, there's not much we can do. I think... Okay, let's see what that does. And let's hope that's enough. I think it's the best way to go for now, since I'm already constructing more of these. Let's see how it goes. Let me take another look. Wish there was a way to, like, let me see, can I specifically? Yes, I can. Okay, I think the best thing to do, because we need to have a base of 22 available that we can work with. So we can reduce that down by 2, and that goes into there. I think this is the best way to go. Yes, that should be good. That'll give us enough to get by on. Perfect. Okay, this is definitely where we're going to expand into. We've got the next Savannah world. Awesome. And then we can just send this one around to make our way over to our other planet here. So we have an arid world here. This one should have relatively decent availability for that. Let me get some more exploration vessels built, actually. I should have done this at the beginning. I need to get a bunch of those out and about before it gets too late into the game. Okay, and we already have our next tradition. Perfect. Survey speed, I think, is going to be crucial. We're a little limited in terms of what we can do, so we want to use that to our maximum potential. To wait till we get 150 for that one. Okay. For now, I think I can sell some of this in order to quickly get us some more minerals. That way we can continue with the construction of the mining stations in our home system. We want to get as many resources as we can, as fast as we can. Oh, and we have enough unity in order to start this one. Okay, how are our tech leaders? I could probably swap this one out. I saw they've got this one here. It's not the best one. I usually prefer the Voidcraft, but it is better than nothing. There we go. So if we just stick you in there, we should be good. And then I can send this one out to automatically explore. Oh, that's right. I can't actually get them to do that normally. I'll have to manually get them to explore. Okay. It's not too terrible. How much do we need for the next one? I think it's just 200 for the next leader. Yeah, I'll have to wait till we get 200, which isn't too terrible. Where else? Is there another 5 here? Yes, there is. Perfect. We have a good amount of resources in here, actually.
Anomaly detected.
We have a good amount of resources in our home system. Quite nice. Okay. Now we've got the 200 unity that we need, so we can get our next one up and running. Anomaly discovery chance. Yes, please. That one is useful. Let's get you surveying that one. Yeah, the one that's going to be a little bit of a dampener on what I can do. Just because I can't automatically set them to explore, I'll have to manually do it, which just adds a little bit more of the micromanagement to the game. Which is okay, I enjoy micromanagement, but it may be the driving factor for how often I use for when I will or will not actually get the hyperdrives in future games. Okay. Well, we're doing pretty well, I think. We are getting a lot of unity, thankfully, which is definitely going to help.
Construction complete.
Oh, we got archaeological sites. Here we go. What are you? This one looks like it will be a precursor one, I think. Can't be sure, but I think that's going to be a precursor one. I'll have to wait and see. In the meanwhile, let me get this next explorer out and running. Perfect. That'll be really good for when we can get that going. Send you over here for now. I'm gonna have to see which one I want to go for first, actually. I think I definitely will want to go for this one, though. It'll be more useful to get that. Oh, we actually found another Savannah world over here. Didn't even notice. Okay, okay. Decent Savannah world. Nothing too major to write home about. But it's okay. We can go from there. Alright. One thing that I did notice is that we have a really good choke point. Look at this. we have this whole little cluster to ourselves, and then we have this choke point. Really awesome, in my opinion. This is actually really good for defense. We get, what is this, 4 unclaimed planets, at least looks like a dozen star systems. This is really good. A really excellent start. Okay, oh, we got an event. Translate alien mural. Decent. Gives us a little bit of extra science. I will never say no to that. Okay, how is this one going? We're steadily increasing in pops, which is good. But it'll be a little while before we can get to the point of where we need to use that. Okay.
Survey complete.
Getting a lot of surveying finished up, which is perfect. Okay, how much do we need for the next one? Oh, we can get this one right. Ooh, yes please. I'm going to hold this here to make sure. Yep, there we go. Sometimes if you close away, it can reset, but if you hold it open and just let it keep on playing, you can keep a really good one from resetting. Really useful, because this is an excellent one. Okay, where do we want to put you? I think in the science department. Yeah, let's put you in the science, because we get 10% from here plus 10% in there. That's a whole 20%. Actually, I think in here, just because the society one doesn't yet have a psychic, so I think this is better. Yeah, that should be better, because now we have a plus 20% from there, and then we have 20% in here just because of everything that's going on, because this gives a flat 10% to research speed, which is just awesome. And then we can put our other one here and get it off to explore. Let's move you here first.
Special project complete.
Okay, and we got that one done. Excellent. Yeah, the mural I think just gives some extra, just a little bit of extra. Oh, I can't go there. Not for a little bit. I have to wait for it to recharge. It gives basically just a little bit of extra research, which I will never say no to, especially this early in the game with our situation. Okay, let's see. We have another primitive civilization encountered. Okay, this is another Steam Age one. Oh, looks like 16 pops on a 25% desert world. The desert is more tempting. It's more tempting than the ocean one. Okay, now with this one, I can either go for the habitable world survey, or I can go for the flat unity bonus. I think we'll want to do this one, because it might take a little bit longer, but especially with stealth involved, we can now just go into enemy territory, even with closed borders, and I can scan everything. It's a lot easier to get that one done now than it used to be. Quite excellent. In the meanwhile, we have this one good to go. Perfect. We're going to have to get our first colony up and running. Because this is an excellent world to start out with. Let me cancel that really quick. I want to make sure I name these properly. Something I sometimes get in the habit of is not randomizing the name. Nathka. Perfect. First colony of Nathka in the Folingar system.
Survey complete.
Alright. What are you doing? Oh, you're still waiting. You were still waiting on this one because you have still got another 50 days. Okay, we'll wait. In the meanwhile, whoop, another one. I did put this to 5, so it's not too surprising. Industrial Age. Okay, this one's a bit more advanced. A Savannah world. Okay. So now we have 1, 2, 3 primitives in the area. Perfect. It's definitely gonna be a very busy, a very vibrant game. They've got so much around. Okay. Alright, so this is doing excellent, actually. We've got a lot ready to go, which is just perfect in my opinion. I actually am quite enjoying the limits of the jump drive. It's a little, we can't really do any kind of, any kind of proper fleeing if we have to, but it does add a new level of restriction to being able to actually go around and explore everything. Definitely a nice one. Because it's like an almost instantaneous transportation. That has to be useful. Can we keep this? I can't change the design. Lovely. Okay. We're doing pretty well overall. Our planet is steadily gaining population. It's going to take a little while just because we started out with a lot fewer than normal. We don't have a lot of research station availability in the area. It's not going to help our research too much, unfortunately. So for now, it will help. It'll help. Okay. Yeah, let's go for it. Has our edicts increased much? Not yet.
Anomaly detected.
Okay. So the next place I want to go is, I think I want to expand to here so I can get this archaeological site started. In fact, let me get another engineering vessel built, just so I can get that going. This system is out of range from here. Maybe I can get it from there? I think that should be close enough. That should allow me to get there. That should be close enough.
Survey complete.
Okay.
Survey complete.
I'm going to get in the habit of getting used to the range on this thing, because it's
Complete.
definitely not something I'm 100% used to. Okay, let's bring you over here and get you colonizing. Oh, I have to move them here. Okay, yeah, that's rather annoying. Alright, next one. I'm going to send this one over here just to get this going. Then we can keep on moving on. This new engineering vessel, though, I will send to, well, after I get this planet colonized. Let's colonize you as Sarish. Apparently the name I chose earlier, reset. This one I'm going to send, I think, over here to get this. No, let's start on this one. Let's start on getting that going. This one I have to wait for its jump drive to recharge.
Anomaly detected.
I'm seeing the limitations of the jump drive pre-FDL version of this, which is definitely a little annoying, but not much we can do about that. It is doing... Yeah, I really am enjoying this, though. And that's a whole new dynamic to the game. Okay, so...
Establishing colony.
Our first colony is being established. Perfect. We've got 20 pops thus far, but considering our species has a boost to the population growth speed, it should help. It should help, I think, to get through all that. Yeah, I'll have to get there eventually. Oh, we're doing quite well. We've actually got we got a lot of alloys. Wonder why we have so much. Didn't even notice how many we had. Huh, that's useful. Okay. Any new modules off the bat? Does not... Oh, the Shroud Beacon. Let's actually make it come in. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I've got the extra alloys, and I'm not using those rare crystals for anything.
Discovered.
Perfect. And we got our first Corvette technology. Excellent. I think at this stage, the most important thing for me will be the geothermal fracking. More resources are crucial at this point. We don't want to be bottlenecked by anything if we can help it. Okay, you are fully ready to jump.
Construction complete.
Now let us get this going. I want to make sure to get the observation post started ASAP. You should be done by now, so I can send you over there, and you can go build that one as well. All right, this is actually going really well. I'm surprised how well this one is going. We have almost a perfect start here. This is like an excellent start. We got a almost perfect choke right here. Several good worlds to colonize. At least three pre-samp apians. Yeah, I'm really liking this start. Well, I do hope you guys did enjoy today's chapter. If you did, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. If you're interested in more, you can always check out my Surviving the Abyss series, or you can head on over to my Minecraft channel at ChoniclerVI and see what I'm doing on over there. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the next chapter. Bye!